But let's get on the road, or not, rather on the track. So what we need to do is put the reverser into forward, and we start to accelerate. Now this is the regulator here. You can see there's a number. That is the regulator setting, and this is the brake setting. So if I put the brake on, you'll see that come on like that. Regulator and brake, and obviously the speed is here. So what I'll aim to do normally is start to accelerate, and then when we get to about 85, you hit this button. That enables the cruise control. So, the track speed. Now, let me just tell you about the CRH380A. So basically, this thing is operates normally at around 350 kilometers per hour, which is about 250 miles per hour. That's the normal cruise speed when it's in commercial service. But it is capable of running up to 380 on a commercial service. That's its maximum speed that it's allowed on the Chinese rail network. However, just enable cruise control there, that locks that in, you see that flashing, so it won't go any faster than that now. You can leave the regulator in maximum, it'll just take care of the rest. You can see this is kicking in now. This will come on shortly to tell us what the next track speed is, and then it'll transfer up here. When this reaches 0, that will transfer into here, there we go. So that's now that's kicking us up to 350 limit. What it's basically said is, you are now free to do what the hell you like. There you go. It finally caught up with it. 350 is the current limit, so I'm just going to let it accelerate and talk, and you can have a look at the scenery. Hopefully the frame rate will keep up with this, but I mean, I have to say, once this thing picks up speed, it's really going to be flying. So it'll be interesting to see how the engine copes with it graphically. This train, when it was being tested, they tested it up to 416 kilometers per hour, which is 260 miles per hour. Which is lower than the scenario. The scenario is testing it at 442, I think. So, which is incredibly fast. This limit only goes up to 400. So, when we're going above 400, as in when we get to 442, it's not actually going to show on this dial anymore. So we're going to have to just look at that bit. There you go. Our track speed limit has been raised to 500 for test purposes. And if I quickly see where we are here, and it's not actually that far to the goal, is it? 18 and a half. Wow, look at that come down! 18 kilometers, look at. Oh my god, we're only doing 384. Actually, we're going uphill as well. You see this incline here, 10.0? That's actually replicated here, so you don't even need to bring this thing up half the time. You can actually get a lot of the information you need from here. So that's an upward incline, which is why we're going slowly. And we're only 16 away, and we are 50 kilometers short. That's quite worrying. We need a downhill stretch, I think. Or a fair wind or something, to just shunt us over to 440. But yeah, it's a pretty nice looking train, isn't it? It's obviously got the test track skin on it. This kind of gold skin, which must be the skin they used during testing, I guess. 401, yes! We broke 400. But we're still going uphill. I would imagine that this thing on a flat section of track could probably do about 400, 420. I think to get to 442, sorry, I think maybe we're going to have to go downhill. So, hopefully that's what we're about to do. Just keep my eye on the incline meter here. But look at the scenery! It's absolutely flying by. It's a shame we don't have any motion blur on this, because these things would be absolutely whizzing past you. If you imagine this speed right now, that's like, we are doing 420, which is about 265 miles per hour. Which is faster than I've ever been, except on a plane. And probably it will stay that way for the rest of my life. 432. Where's the goal? Okay, 6.5k.